All right, hello. We are back with NIKKE again with a not a substantial update, but a relatively smaller one. Previously on NIKKE, we had that massive update with Rapi called Footsteps, Walk, Run. Can you crawl on the floor like a baby for me? Anyway, David Lynch passed away yesterday, apparently. Rest in peace, David Lynch. He made Twin Peaks? Yeah? Never seen Twin Peaks. I don't think I've seen any David Lynch. All I know about David Lynch is Arlen memes, and he makes very weird movies. The only David Lynch knowledge I know is from like Vinny. So anyway, we're back with NIKKE, and there's not a huge update, but a smaller one. We have another NPC that is finally a playable character. There she is, Mana. Mana is finally out as a playable character after being in NPC jail for what seems to be like 2 or 3 years. I remember there were already leaks of her skill cutting or burst cutting. Okay, wait for the replay. Yeah, I remember this. I remember seeing this burst cutting in like a leak file or like a leak Google Doc or something. But she's finally here, and they did release her kit on Twitter. I'm no NIKKE expert, and her kit does look very confusing, but apparently, according to some smart people, she has an actual good one. An actual good kit. Now, you need like a master's degree to see what she does. But what I'm seeing here, first of all, is that she has a revive. Yeah, she can revive allies. A one-time revive like Rapunzel. Which automatically means that she'll be good for PvP, I think. As well as that, she also decreases charge time for the ally with the longest charge time. So sniper rifles and rocket launchers, right? What I saw from Twitter was that people were saying that she's going to replace Alice as the best Scarlet Black Shadow support. I'm not sure how true that will be. I guess we'll see. But the good thing about this is she's also wind, and Scarlet Black Shadow is wind, right? And who else is weak against wind? That's right, the Kraken boss. The special interception Kraken boss. Basically, the boss that everyone's probably going to be farming because of the yummy rocks, right? The rocks that you use to reroll substats. You have to fight the Kraken, and the Kraken's very annoying. And the Kraken is weak against wind as well. So if Mana can be a replacement for Alice, that will be wonderful, because man, I am sick and tired of using Alice and having to like spam my finger on her, right? So Mana is actually a burst 3 attacker, not a support, not a defender, but an attacker that can revive and also has some supporting abilities, which is pretty crazy, I would say. And she's also an assault rifle unit. Thank God, if she's actually good for Scarlet Black Shadow and can replace Alice, that would be so much of a quality of life. Also, you said that her shooting pose has changed. I don't actually know what it looked like before. What it looked like before. I mean, it seems like pretty average shooting pose. Chibi art. Cute. Okay, do you guys believe that we're going to be getting her? We're going to be getting her. Watch, we're going to get her in this one temple, all right? One temple coming up. Now, I only have 12,000, which is not a lot. That's only like 4 temples, and I think a lot of people are going to be skipping her for the Evangeli Sandwich collab part 2 that releases after her, I think. No, I've never seen. Actually, I've seen parts of Evangelion. I've never watched it fully. But you know what? We still have the golden tickets. Wait, is Rapi still here, or did Rapi disappear? Yeah, okay, Rapi's still here. Okay. 5 days left as of this recording. All right, you ready? We're gonna get her in the 110 pool. I don't actually know if I want to like go hard on getting Mana, if I should just like golden ticket her, or if I should not golden ticket her, because she's not a limited character, right? This lady is a standard one. Excuse me. Okay, ready? We gotta go slow. You gotta go slow to build up that pity and that luck, alright? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm not feeling it anymore. I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, maybe this next one. Maybe this next one. I'm feeling on this next one. I'm feeling on this next one. Go slow, right? You gotta warm it up, alright? Ross is very nervous. Oh, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. You see, I told you. Okay, what is she? What manufacturer is she? I forgot.
Nice to meet you.
Before we can, what manufacturer is she from?
Soldier EG
Oh yeah,
at
MISSABLE.
your service.
All right, give me the McDonald's, please. No, not the McDonald's. We didn't get McDonald's. Shit. Okay. Well. Yeah, MISSABLE. Yeah. That's me right now. That sad emoji. Now, should I actually go hard and get her? I don't know. I purposely held off on doing Kraken, right? I haven't done Kraken yet. That's the only daily I haven't done yet. I purposely held off on doing it because I wanted to see if like Mana would be an actual upgrade over Alice, because Rapi, even Rapi at a burst 1 slot deals more damage than Alice. I have the power to cut this out of the YouTube recording. Trying to think. I'm gonna refresh my luck, right? Because that's what you always do. Refresh your luck, because your luck needs to recharge. Boom. All right. Whoa. What happened? I think my computer just crashed, or rather, I think the stream just got shut down for a second. But we're back with our luck buff, and we got Rapi on our home screen, which means we're gonna get to Mana on this next 10 pull, surely. All right. We gotta go fast. All right. We went slow, but we gotta go fast now. We gotta go fast like this. Fast. What did I tell you? You just gotta restart the game. We're gonna get 2 of her. Okay, never mind. Stop giving me the tea.
I'm Romani.
Okay, Romani, sure.
Please.
Give me the M.
Don't
I want a Yoshi McDonald's burger, alright? Please.
Is Belorta? Soldier OW.
That's not her.
I am a sword which renders raptures asunder.
Dude,
Do not wield me
she has her
capriciously,
own
for even
banner.
My handle has a sharp edge.
She has her own banner.
Is Belorta around?
No way. I'm actually pretty disappointed and sad. Like I'm doing the DJ Khaled suffering from success pose right now. You can't see it though. You don't see it. Oh, dude. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? No. Empty. Whoa, empty. You just missed the most exciting pools ever on this video game.
Now I can fell stronger opponents.
Hey, at least now, At least now when Scarlet Black Shadow's treasure comes out, I can get her treasure, right?
I feel.
It was a bummer because
Thanks
I
to.
didn't get the thing that I wanted. Wah.
How do I look? Sexy?
I'm doing it. Okay, we gotta go fast, right? That's how you get. You gotta go fast. Come on, game. Gotta go fast. Go fast. Oh. Chat, why'd you tell me to do it again? Why'd you tell me to go again? All right, fast forwarding back to here. Well, that was an absolute disaster. That was a disaster manifest. All right, this is democracy manifest, but it's a disaster. All right. Well, that didn't happen. All right, that didn't happen, chat. No one saw that. We're gonna wipe that from our memories. Well, time to suffer through Kraken again. I don't know how good she is. The reason I wanted to get her because people said you could replace Alice with her for Scarlet Black Shadow, and I want to replace Alice because I am getting tired of using Alice. I'm getting tired of having to like do this like spam with her, which I can't even do properly. See? It's not even working.
Strike.
Anyway, I'm gonna cut this out from the YouTube pod because no one wants to see this. You know, I didn't know this, but like the Kraken's core is like right here in his face. I didn't know that. I thought you could only hit the core when it was like exposed. I don't see how people can spam so fast with Alice. Like whenever I try to do it, she doesn't even fire. See?
Down with those
It's like I'm clicking too fast.
I'm on my way.
Down with those who would threaten
My
the
blade
kingdom.
shall render all asunder.
I'm hiding!
Need a sharper sword.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
You're rather
I'm hiding!
Need a sharper sword.
Down with those who would threaten the
Okay,
kingdom.
before he goes down and the QTE circles appear, usually I give him down to like 4.5 bars.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
He goes down now, I think. No, it goes down after this part.
Down with those who would threaten the kingdom.
Fire it well.
Not like this.
You're rather smooth to slow.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
Okay, I think we're on good pace here.
I'm on my way.
Not like this. I'm hiding.
You're rather.
Aren't you supposed to do that, Duck? Do you let the AI just like go auto on her or something? Because isn't that like way slower?
Back into it. I'm hiding.
At least you're talking about like manual bursting, because I think that's way faster than AI doing it
Down with
automatically.
those who would threaten the kingdom.
Great time together.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
I'm on my way.
I'm hiding. Give me a few minutes and
I'm
I'll
on
be
my
right
way.
back into it.
Need a sharper sword.
Down with those who would threaten
Your
the
eyes
kingdom.
on what a student can do.
Sometimes Naga randomly dies here, and that's really annoying. I don't know how she dies. She is weak against the Kraken though.
And I'll be right back into it. Down with those who would threaten the
Your eyes
kingdom.
on what a student can do. Just a moment.
I'm hiding. Like this. Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back. Down with those
My
who would threaten
blade
the
shall
kingdom.
render all asunder.
He's gonna do the QTE circle. Yeah, he's sealed.
You're rather timid.
Like this.
Need a sharper sword.
Okay, so with the addition, okay, now we're so with the addition of
Down with
Rocky,
those
I
who
can
would threaten the
finally
kingdom.
get to like 6. Usually I was stuck at like 5, and that's a pretty big increase from 5 to 6, because 5 you get like 27 of these crates, I believe, and 6 you get 30. We see this? Look at how little damage Alice actually does. Roppy like is absolutely shitting on this rabbit girl. Alright, she's absolutely shitting on this rabbit girl. And she's only burst 1. So if mana's like equal, if mana's at least equal, then that's already a huge quality of life change, because you don't have to freaking spam. So they released quick simulation clear. I wish they released quick anomaly interception clear. Oh. So what's new is that they also there's new favorite items, right? Yeah, they are. So we've got the new favorite items for Miranda, Helm, Drake, and Milk. Milk? Any Milk fans here? Oh, that's cute. Is that a mean cat? Sheet of paper. What does Miranda's favorite skill do? Attack, buff, and crit damage. Instead of 1 ally, it's 2 allies. So crit damage, right? But she also gets an increase in the attack damage critical rate for herself. 1 ally with the highest attack critical rate. So she's a critical rate buffer. Wait, S1 treasure skill? Do you mean like phase 1? Or do you mean like... Because her S1 is at the end. Affects all allies with submachine gun. Okay, so Miranda just becomes a crit buffer, and she gives herself more attack, which I feel doesn't really do much. Phase 1. Okay. So the only difference in phase 1 is that instead of buffing 1 ally with the highest attack, she buffs 2 allies. Which I guess is a pretty big change. Antique Compass. This is Helm's one. So Helm has a niche as being a burst 3 healer. I wonder what this changes. Going full charge. Recovers 0.59% of Casta's final max HP. Oh, she can heal without using her burst. That's pretty neat. And she gets increased burst regen. Damage interrupted parts. Attack. So is there a difference between attack damage and attack? I'm gonna assume there is. Holy shit, what the hell? Her burst 3 gets like an 8 times higher multiplier. From 1,237 to 8,236. What? That's pretty ridiculous. And she gets a charge damage multiplier for 10 shots. Wow. I guess they were tired of Helm being used as just a healer. Now she gets a friggin' 8,000%. Okay. How much does Rapunzel heal? You know, I never actually realized how much healing Rapunzel does or did until I used her for the last solo raid. Because I was tired of like my team dying in the Mendarian fight, so I just slaughtered in Rapunzel, and wow, she actually heals a lot. Is this thingy? Super Sentai? This is... Oh, this is Drake. Right, this is Drake's treasure. Oh, she owns a shotgun buffer. Alright. Attack off and max ammo. Activates on 5 normal attacks. Affects 1 HP if lost 1. Okay. Max amateurs out and okay. So Drake becomes like a staple for like shotgun teams. That's pretty nice. Coffee? Milk? Affects 2 eyes. So skill 1 activates the start of battle. Affects self. Cool down a burst skill. Is milk a 40-second burst? Do you know something? Oh. Right. So milk becomes, yeah, so she has a 40-second B1 unit. But with her treasure, she becomes a 20-second one. And she's a healer. Oh, okay. So she becomes a B1 cooldown reduction unit that can heal. You know, that's always good. I feel like units that can heal are so far and few between. They're like, this probably puts her up there. So who's the winner out of these new ones? Honestly, I feel like Helm, maybe. Because what the hell is this? 1,000 burst damage to 8,000. That's pretty silly. Was it AoE or was it single target as well? Okay, no, it's single target. What the? 8,000? Huh? Hey, the more units that become good, the better. So, it's good. It's funny because, you know, Helm, I believe Helm was the very first unit, right? She was the very first banner unit that came out. And then, it was Laplace next, if I remember. I remember because I got Helm. Okay, boys and girls, you ready? Are you ready for this mana event story called Wisdom Spring? We got Aether in the background. Now Aether I guess Aether is kind of warmed up to me. I didn't like her at all at the beginning, but she, despite Aether being a freak, she does bail out and help us out a lot. We shall begin this Wisdom Spring event. Commander! Ah, classic. Classic wake up with amnesia to a waifu. Ugh. What is this pose? Mana? Are you feeling okay? Wait, is this not voice acted? Of course I'm Finn. The moment I try to sit up. Wait, is she sipping on my balls on? No, never mind. Ugh. A searing migraine begins to set in. Are you okay, Commander? My head. Take a deep breath. I follow Banner's advice. Now slowly exhale. Exhale slowly. After repeating this several times, my head feels slightly less painful. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, thanks. After coming more or less to my senses, I look around. Where am I? The MMR research lab. Don't you remember? What am I doing here? I can't remember a thing. Perhaps my headache has something to do with it. I close my eyes and sift through my thoughts. Ah, classic. The beginning is actually the end. And now we play the flashback, attempting to recall the past. Dude, I feel like every event story should be voice acted. Like, sure, for like budget reasons they can't. Well, I'm sure they can. It's just that they don't want to. But every event should be voice acted. Honestly, if I just like put in random like blah 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 blah, blah and that'll be fine.
Roger. Joining the mission.
If it's a request from my subject, I have to accept. I will go with you.
What? Can I wear your clothes on this mission, Commander?
Dude, bringing PTSD from the solo raid boss. God, those missiles were so annoying.
Down with those who threaten.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Now we must focus our attacks.
Anyway, I think
What a truly
Next
beautiful
time.
story this was.
next time I stream will
am
probably
most
be on
pleased with it.
Monday? Or should I move it to Tuesday instead? We'll see. What a weird assortment of bonus NIKKEs. Rip Uni. 3, 6.
Here I come.
This is
Punish
really
anyone I
weird.
like.
I mean, it doesn't matter in the end. In the end, it doesn't matter at all. You just slap
Roger.
in.
Joining the
You
mission.
can just slap anyone
What?
on.
You expect me to go out in this outfit?
12 hours earlier. Wait a second. Roppy looks a little bit different here. Does this take place before? Hello, Commander. How are you? I'm doing well. Glad to hear it. I wanted to ask you if you had some free time today. Why? What's up? In honor of your contributions made to the surface reclamation operation, MMR has decided to provide you with a new weapon. Oh, what is it? It's been customized especially for you, so you need to visit us in person in order to test it and claim it. Does it have to be today? Today would be preferable, but if you can, we can make adjustments. Alright, I'll stop by today. Thank you. Then I'll see you later, smile face. Smiley face. Yeah, I trust her, especially because she put the smiley face. What's wrong, Commander? You look rather bemused. Oh, it's just that suddenly, or something came up rather suddenly. What is it? MMR is providing me with a new weapon. MMR? Why would they do that out of the blue? They say it's in recognition of my contributions towards reclaiming the surface. Isn't this a good thing? It's a chance for us to enhance our firepower! Of course. The weapon is her, right? And an opportunity to use a cutting-edge weapon developed by MMR. Let's go right away. Apparently they're only making one. For me. What the? How come? You're practically superhuman at this point. What are you blathering about now? I'm simply saying that Master has ascended to the realm of a divine master beyond human. Don't you ever feel that there are times when Master doesn't feel human? I wish I could say otherwise, but there have been times when I felt the commander recovered unusually fast from injuries. You're right, but surely it's better than taking ages to recover from injuries. I appreciate a compliment, I think. Is this from is this like taking place like way in the past or something? No problem. Still, I don't think there will be any new weapons for you all. Darn, that's a bummer. Still, you getting one is better than nothing. While I agree that this sounds like a wonderful development, it does all feel rather sudden. That's true. Plus, we are talking about the MMR research lab. There are all sorts of unsavory rumors about that place. Should I check in with some other squads and see if they've heard anything? No, Mana was the one who got in touch with me, so everything should be fine. We got ads starting one minute. Fair point. Don't like Mana to lie about something. We owe Mana a lot for all her help so far, so I'll go. Understood. Master, if you encounter a solid weapon meant for us NIKKEs while you're at it, could you... You idiot! What's the chance of that happening? Ignore her, Commander. Be careful, and if anything happens, call us. We'll be standing by so you can contact us anytime. You all get some rest. I'll reach out if something happens. Alright, you'll be inside the Ark after all. So what could go wrong? Make sure to bring us back a lot of good stuff, Commander. Safe travels. Take care, Master. I just imagine they just like, you know, when they sleep, just like push a power button. And it's like, power recall.
Of justice.
There's also the
I've got this.
the Musan Pro, right? Is that their name? The Musan, yeah, Pro video, that duckling that I want to watch. I haven't seen it yet.
It would have been nice to
You don't
play
know who that
around
is?
with them for a bit
That is the person
longer.
that, like, I don't think they're the original creators of like Doro, but I think they're the ones that made that funny variation of Doro. They made like a 3-minute animation. Zing, a burger. I entered the MMR research lab. I look around in search of Mana, but she is nowhere to be seen. Mana, where are you? There's no answer. Mana? Scary. This is now a horror game. Should I wait around for her? Number 7. Ether. Fancy meeting you here. What are you doing around these parts? Are you finally ready to hop on my experimentation table? Is that what she calls it? I'm here to see Mana. Mana? Why? I was told the MMR is giving me a new weapon. Really? This is the first I've heard of it. You didn't know about it? Of course not. That's how it is being an employee at MMR. I'm already overworked as is with my own workload. So I'm in the dark as to what the other teams are up to. It's not like you know what the other commanders are up to either, right? Right. You see? This is how the world works. If it's not your personal job, you resign yourself and not knowing anything about it. I suppose that means you don't know where Mana is either. Actually, I think I do. You do? I believe I heard her said something about going to the deep sector earlier. She also mentioned that she'd be out of contact for a while, so if anything crops up, they'd have to handle it themselves. Again, though, I'm not 100% sure if that's the case. So she can't be reached right now. If she went to the deep sector, then no. Once you head inside, you're forbidden from communicating with anyone outside. Oh, we got ads. Should we wait for the ads? Yeah, let's wait for the ads. Okay, so I forgot to hit the start recording button. Sorry, chat and YouTube. I skipped some parts, but hey, we got rated by a very nice person called Sakana Sushi, who has a really nice model. You didn't miss anything. You literally just missed one line. What a pain! All right. And then what sort of plans did you and Mana have anyway? Did you arrange to meet at a specific time? No. That's not like Mana. Maybe she thought she'd be back soon. Oh, no, it's fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. As a matter of fact, I think you're the first person to bring it up, like, ever, actually. Should I wait for her? Would you like to go and meet her? In person? Yes. You're a busy man, so I presume you can't afford to stand around waiting too long. Can I go inside? What's the worst that could happen? Let's go. I'll take you there. You'll escort me personally? Why do you look so skeptical? Do you think I'm only pretending to take you to Mana? But instead I'll drag you to my lab for some experiment? Is that your plan? Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, I'm just surprised people, like, read. Because, like, I've had that in the description for a while, and you're, like, literally the first person to bring it up. So I was, like, a little bit surprised. Of course not. I'm a busy woman. If I wanted to conduct experiments on you, I wouldn't go through that rigmarole. Despite being as busy as I am, I'm generous enough to devote my precious time helping you out. You ought to be grateful. Alright then, keep your secret. Let's go. And that was pretty great. Before that, I did like late night with Cry and Russ. And stuff for Cryotoic Monkey, or Cryotic if you've heard of the guy. It's a very interesting development.
Enemy down. Raise and rebuild are all powerful tools.
But now I haven't actually done anything for like anyone else in like 4 or 5 years. Now I just kind of do my own thing, and I do Germa highlights.
Together, I will never fall.
You know Germa, right? Yeah, everyone knows Germa. He's actually streaming right now for charity, doing a charity stream for the fires in LA. I follow Ether down the halls of the MMR research lab. The elevator is so far away. Can't they do something about this? It's so annoying having to walk this far every time. What's it called again? This place we're going to? The Deep Sector. Took inspiration for Barry's VTuber thing. He no longer does VTubing, right? He does facecam now, if I recall. It's also referred to as the Level E zone. But this is the first time we've heard of the Deep Sector, right? But to keep things simple, we typically call it the Deep Sector. Somewhat frustratingly, it's divided into 2 separate sections. That's how big it is. And it's underground as well. Oh, right, you're talking about the, yeah, I gotcha. I mean, if I ever, like, get around to committing to, like, a live 2D model or something, because I made this model by myself. I made this smile. Alright, I gotcha. But, like, if I ever commit to getting someone to make a live 2D model, because we have a pig mascot called Buta-san that we made as a collective group. So yeah, I was like ruminating the idea of if I commit to like a live 2D model, if like we should have like me talking through the pig rather than like, you know, the female model, because the female model is not me, obviously. The female model is our anime girl mascot called Anastasia that I made. I made this smile. Actually, we made this. A lot of like the stuff, a lot of the stuff that that we made here, we made as a community actually, which I think was pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, this deep sector is very deep underground. All the labs at MMR are subterranean, but the deep sector is particularly far down. You can only get there using a special elevator, which means we have to schlep. What? We have to shout, schlep all the way over here every single time. It's such a pain. Schlep. Just schlep. Also, thank you. Yeah, thanks. I started VTubing. Before VTubing, I did facecam, and every now and then I use facecam sometimes. But yeah, this model has gone through like 4 years of different variations, all of which I would like to think have gotten like better and better every time. You said all the labs at MMR are on the ground? Flash jump scare. Well, there's no risk of that happening because I'm only using one webcam and the model is using the webcam, right? So there's no chance of it like showing my webcam because it's like being used by the model. Anyway, I just actually do. Don't you remember? You came to my lab last time because you caught something while on the surface. Refresh my memory. No, remember? Well, I guess that's not entirely unreasonable. When people catch a disease from the surface, they need to come to the MMR labs for treatment. I'm trying to remember. When does this take place? Last time you caught something like a cold on the surface and I treated you. Which chapter did this happen? Oh, it's a Barn story. Oh, well, I never did a Barn story. If you want to see what I look like, go back and check, like, the stream from... Oh, yeah, I got a haircut as well. Very randomly. I forgot to mention that. I got a haircut over the week. But last time I did face cam was, like, not too long ago. It was... What did I play? I forgot. That was all done in one of our underground labs. I realized how strange this all sounds. The Ark is already on the ground. And now we're talking about more things on that. Oh, did you notice that? I forgot. Are my banners still Olympus Company themed? I completely forgot about that. What's next? Yeah, I played Olympus Company for a while. I stopped playing it though. Stopped playing it since 2023, last year October. Actually, no, 2 years ago. I stopped playing October 2023. But before that, I played the game a lot. And it was a cool game, but I just got like there's too many gacha games. It's just too many gacha games. That's just really it. But it was a cool game. Which clip? I don't remember what clip that is, Duck. I think I removed it. I realized how strange this all sounds. The Ark is already on the ground, and now we're talking about more things on that. The only change I need to make is removing Eversole. Olympus Company had a KFC event. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. Why didn't MISSABLE build the labs above ground? Because this way, the test subjects won't be able to escape. Metal Gear Solid sound. Relax, that was a joke. That was a yoke. The answer should be obvious. It's because what we do is highly secretive. There's a reason people always talk about secrets being buried on the ground. The MMR research lab is a prime example of that. All of the Ark secrets are sealed away, buried deep under the surface. Wait, I just remembered something. Did I think I forgot to do my ZZZ daily yesterday. Did I? Or did I? I forgot. No, did I? Did I forget? I don't remember. All of the Ark secrets are sealed away. Okay, anyway. I feel like I did. Because, like, after the stream yesterday, I immediately went to go get something to eat. And, like... Then I went full-on, like, YouTube mode. I went to Premiere Pro. I uploaded my stream VOD. I immediately went to Jerma's VOD. I downloaded his VOD. I just went, like, content creator mode. I completely forgot about it. I think. Oh yeah, I know Limbo and Reverse 1999. Yeah, I autoed to like stage 4. Is that why you're forbidden from communicating with the outside while you're in there? Correct. That place is full of top secret stuff. You never know when or how a secret might leak. So any and all communications are restricted while inside a deep sector. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense. Deep sector, secret stuff, can't communicate. Oh yeah, but Sign, you know, everyone here is garbage. The entire Ark is full of garbage people, and I think it should be destroyed. You know how we figured out that the main power source of the Ark was a Rapture core, and we can't destroy it because, like, it's connected to, like, the elevator, but the elevator is also connected to, like, the Ark power supply? Yeah, I think we should just, like, just destroy it. start again. That's why Mana is currently incommunicado. Avocado. This place sounds awfully important. Is it alright for me to be going there? Sure, why not? Your reputation precedes you. You have encountered everything from pilgrims to heretics. Besides, it's not like you're going to be running around opening all the lab doors. I would totally do that. I still feel a bit uneasy. So you don't want to meet Mana? We don't have to if you don't want to. Don't worry and just stay close to me. You'll get lost if you space out while we're in there. Okay. But anyway, I play the 3 MiHoYo games, so, you know, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, ZZZ. And I play NIKKE, obviously, and Reverse 1999. And I did play Eversoul, but I, like, dropped Eversoul. Okay. Anyway, Harumasa, I'm like... I'm in like a love and hate relationship with him. Because... on one hand...
Awfully hard to operate.
On one hand, it's like really cool how expressive you can be with him. And how his ceiling is so high. But on the other hand... It's too hard to use him. He's too hard to use, and if you don't optimize him, his performance drops off a goddamn cliff. Duck, the guild name is called Marigold, not Magnolia. Oh my god. Wow. Look at this guy. Here we are. This elevator will take us straight to the deep sector. Beep. Ether taps her access card on elevator panel and presses a button. Fake me, look at this. Dang, I can't believe it. The elevator doors loudly creak open. You get in first. Yeah, it's too hard. Like, why put all this effort with Harumasa when you can just use Miyabi and just like roll buttons and everything dies? Like, charge it, Miyabi's full charge attack into ult, everything dies. I step into the elevator. Next to the elevator door, there's a card slot. I mean, yeah, I managed to clear the last stage of Harumasa, but it's like, Miyabi takes like 1 minute in the first half, and then Harumasa takes like 3 minutes. And Harumasa feels like he really wants Chingy, because Ambi ain't it. Ambi works, but it feels like Chingy is like, you need Chingy with Harumasa, or Harumasa needs Chingy. And then he also needs Nicole. You can use him with Reina. I've been using him with Reina. I actually built Reina from scratch. But then Reina also has the problem of like taking up much more field time than Nicole. Because like her EX skill and burst ultimate, like they have a longer animation. And you know who's, speaking of Chingy, she's having a rerun. Wow. It's Astra Yao, and then it's Evelyn, and Chingy's having a rerun. And next to the elevator door, there's a card slot, along with buttons labeled level D, E, and P. You see that slot by the door? You see that mountain over there? Did you insert this access card? Yes, I was thinking, because like, all of us are close to the 300 standard banner selector, right? I think I'm at like 280. I was thinking that maybe I should just get Reina's M1. Like, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I should get Soldier 11 because I don't have her. But like, if I'm getting Evelyn, then I don't need Soldier 11 because I don't think they're gonna put like 2 of the same elements in Shiyu defense, right? Like, they're always gonna put different elements. Did you insert this access card? Ether hands me an access card and I insert it into the slot. You know, Miyabi has spoiled me because after using Miyabi and going back to Jane, I thought Jane did a lot of damage. But then when I go back and use Jane, I'm like, wow, Jane doesn't actually do that much damage. The buttons for level D and level E light up with a mechanical ding. The buttons lit up. Maybe because I'm used to like, you know, using Miyabi, Lighter, and Lucy, right? And you like switch between the 3 of them a lot. Whereas if Jane, like you switch between her and like you switch between her and Kaiser and I forgot the fox man or the cat boy. How did I forget his name? What the hell? How did I suddenly forget his name? I think I'm getting old. Oh shit, Seth. Yeah, because like at least with how I played Jane, like you swap to Seth to get his shield and the anomaly buff, and then you swap to Kaiser to get her attack buff, right? And then you just on-field Jane. You just like press X, just mash the X button. And you don't really swap to anyone else. Maybe it's because Miyabi spoiled me, because like Miyabi does like a shit, like a, I can't swear because YouTube's gonna demonetize me. Maybe it's because like Miyabi does such like just enormous damage all at once. The button's lit up. Good, looks like the approval hasn't expired yet. Come again? That's a guest pass I got approved for a while back, which can be used in lieu of a researcher's card. What made you do that ahead of time? It's a royal pain getting approval every individual time. I find it easier to just get things approved whenever I can. I sure. I ain't reading all that sign, but I'm happy for you. I'm sorry it happened. Alright, all you have to do is press level E and you'll go down. Whatever you do, don't press level P, okay? I'm pushing it. I'm pushing the P button. No, I read it. I read it to myself. Actually, I read it. Like, it's true that you can't blame the regular humans, right? Because there's, you know, there's a lot of like anti-NIKKE propaganda ever since like the first Reclamation project back in like, you know, Cinderella, Lily White and stuff. So it's like, you know, you blame the government and the higher ups for like spreading NIKKE propaganda and like spreading these like dumbass decisions. In that case, I say skill issue. That leads to the furthest recesses of the deep sector. That's off limits even to someone of your caliber. Not to mention that that card wouldn't give you access to that area anyway. You're not getting on? I can't. One card per person is a rule. You don't have another access card? I have a researcher's access card and I haven't been approved at the moment, so I can't use it. It's like I told you earlier, the security there is incredibly stringent. Even researchers like me need to submit a formal request beforehand. It would take forever and a day for me to submit the paperwork and go through the process, so you can go on, or you go on ahead on your own. Then why don't I stay and you go? You want me to go find mana myself? That's hardly convenient for me, you know. Fine, I'll go. Attaboy, that's more like it. What is it? Feeling sad that we have to part ways? Or are you nervous? Neither. Hard dang. We just slapped her. Still, you seem a bit more relaxed now. So buck up and head down to meet Mono. Boom. The door closed. Have fun down there.
I want this to be over quickly so I can go play with Mihara.
We can start again. Sign. It's called making everyone NIKKEs.
As long as we're together.
Oh yeah, speaking of what Taku just said. Yeah, I did see that. I think it started with Duck posting a tweet about the Love and Deep Space. So in Love and Deep Space, they're adding a period tracker as an update. What does that even mean? You know, when someone posted LADS on like the gacha subreddit, I thought it meant like a dragon, like Yakuza like a dragon. And I was like, what the heck is LADS? And it's like, oh wait, Love and Deep Space. So this is the deep sector. A period tracker. You heard me correct. Love and Deep Space is getting an update with a period tracker. JP players are surprised and think it's very new. Some JP players are grossed out by the idea. CN game players tell them it's a normal feature in many CN Otome games. What does it even mean? Period check. What? Do you mean like an in-game period tracker? Like for like the game world? Do you mean like an actual real life one that they implemented in the game? Also, hello, Passion. Cause I know you play as a female in Love and Deep Space, right? Is it an in-game period tracker for like the in-game character, female character, or is it like the real, like a real world? Okay, in-game for the female character. Does that mean you can like have sex or something and like have children? Glancing around, I see a windowless corridor. The entire place is eerily empty. You have sex with the characters that you pull on, and you have to pull for the gacha for your baby. Who's rolling on the baby banner? I need to find Mana. But how? I continue to look around. It's difficult to ascertain where the door is inside the corridor. What's a stummy? What is this? What's a stummy? What is that? What you call a pregnant lady's belly? The long and gray space isn't well lit. I scanned the dim corridor, intently searching for mana. Earth! Sudden burst of dizziness hits me out of the blue, along with a wave of nausea. First thing first, I'm gonna get moving. I start walking forward. Soon after walking for a long time, there's still no sight of mana. For that matter, I haven't seen a single researcher around at all. Phew! The dizziness and nausea are growing worse by the second. Maybe I should sit down for a bit. God. Okay, never mind. We can talk about, I don't know. I sink down to the floor and curl up. The communications not work here either? Mana, where are you? No response. I'm in a deep sector right now. No response. Guess not. I lean my head against the wall and stare at the ceiling. I can't keep going on like this. If you use period track, I'll be aware that bugs do. Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. Talk about NIKKE. I can't. Russell. I pull out the access card Aoife gave me and stare at it. I need to figure out some way to contact Mana. I stand back up. And just as I'm about to head back to the elevator... Commander? Mana! What are you doing here? I finally found you. Hmm? She doesn't know? Maybe her phone got hacked or something.
I never thought I'd be
She's gonna be
fighting
like,
in a dress.
I don't recall sending you any messages about a weapon. Question mark, question mark. Also, that smiley face emoji was kind of sus because, like, I don't think Mana ever would reply like that. You know? Never trust someone that posts a smiley emoji. Wait. You're excited for the stomach touching. You're talking about, like, stomach touching as in, like, you can touch the stomachs of the boys? Or the girl? Or both? You're looking for me? Why would you do that? It's both. Oh. My live reaction. More importantly, how did you get in here? Aoife gave me an access card. You did? I pull out the access card and show it to Mana. That's just a guest pass. Why isn't Aoife with you? She said she couldn't come here because she had to get separate authorization. If she couldn't come with you, why'd you come here on your own? You asked me to. I did? You contacted me and said that MMR had prepared a new weapon for me. I did? Sus. ... Mana? Did you not send me a blah message earlier today? No. I've been here in the deep sector since yesterday, and I'm scheduled to be here until tomorrow morning. But I received a message from you this morning. The short here is what? Luke? You mean cool? Lukewarm? Femcell. What's a femcell? Could you show me that message? Hold on. I showed Mana the message I received earlier. Oh, a look. Oh. Oh, yeah. I know what a look means. Female version of incel. Wait, how does that make her an incel? If she... That means she would hate the male characters, right? But we can clearly see she loves them. I love them, even though I've never played it. It's definitely been sent from my profile, but I never sent this. Not only that, MMR doesn't produce new weapons for commanders in the first place. I've never heard of such a project. Then how could I have gotten this message? Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems that someone wanted to lure you to MMR. Given that they used my name to mislead you, I highly doubt that their intentions were noble. I'm not following. If you're not following the Twitch stream, what are you doing? Everyone's reaction to that. Commander, what kind of place do you think MMR is? A place where the Ark's secrets are hidden? That's a rather unexpected answer, but you're not incorrect. Did anyone tell you that by chance? I heard it from Ethan. I see, makes sense. Well, she's right. MMR safeguards all of the Ark's technological secrets. That's why everyone who comes here first has to be granted authorization in the form of an access card. Here in the deep sector where we are now, the security is particularly tight. In other words, I entered without proper authorization. Not necessarily, you do have an access card after all. Moreover, or however, if you were to encounter any other researchers and they wanted to know your reason for being here, you might be in a bit of a pickle. So, the Love and Deep Space game is going to have an in-game period tracker for the in-game female character. And is that in-game period tracker like accurate to real life? What happens if you don't like do it? If you don't keep track of it? Do you just like die? Do you think that's what they wanted, whoever it was that brought me here? There's no way we can know for certain. One thing that is certain, however, is that staying here for too long will be dangerous for you. Oh, you don't have to use it. Okay. But like, is it, if you do use it, is it like super accurate to like real life? Okay, let's head out then. All right, I'll lead the way. Mana hurriedly leads me towards the access elevator. However, the important question is, do I get pool currency for doing it? I tap the access card against the elevator, the outside elevator panel. Alerta, alerta. I try again. Error code 4012. It's not working. I think the card's expired. That means you can't leave. Oh my god. Also, why do we get nauseous and stuffy in there? I guess it makes sense if there's like no ventilation at all. And that's why we get like, we pass out and stuff. Oh snap, we can't leave. Do you hear that, chat? We can't leave. Oh my god. Thank god I didn't use all my gems. Otherwise, I couldn't buy this temporary access pass. So I'm trapped? Yes. I mean, being trapped in Mana is not that bad. The code you just saw appears when an expired access card is used. Can't you open it with your card? I'm scheduled to be here until tomorrow morning. It's nearly impossible to alter the time period which you have been approved. Unless there are truly exceptional circumstances. We're not shipwrecked. Like that game, Shipwreck. Missalis even keeps researchers on a short leash. Yes, they do. Researchers must obtain approval to enter the deep sector and must adhere precisely to the authorized time frame. Those are the rules. Why is it so inflexible? For a very simple reason. This place contains many secrets. Missalis doesn't give free rein to anyone who works down here. Not even the researchers? No. The company trusts no one. That's probably the reason why they prefer NIKKE researchers whenever possible. Hold on. Are you telling me that the researchers here are intentionally composed entirely of NIKKE? Not all of them, but most. Did you know that Aether and I are both NIKKEs? Well, I knew Aether was, I didn't know Mana was. I knew Aether was, but I didn't know Mana. I thought Mana was a human. So like, it'll be yes and no, but I guess yeah, I knew. You have a good memory? That's right. Aether and I are NIKKEs. In addition to being researchers at MMR, we're also members of the MMR squad. When humanity migrated to the Ark, do you know what non-combat NIKKEs were initially created for? Preserving technology and art, to ensure that humanity's knowledge and creativity wouldn't vanish on the ground. It was embedded into the NIKKEs themselves. Not sure I follow. How exactly did they transpose technology and art into NIKKE? By transforming exceptional gifted artists and engineers into NIKKEs. So remember, we learned that out. Like, Mana was like Graves' successor, if you remember that part in the main story, when Mana looked at Graves' hands and she was like, wow, your hands and stuff were built for like researchers and weren't for combat. That was before Grave lost her pants. Man, we keep getting surprised. This way, their skills and knowledge could survive without the human limitations of time. What? Scientists were no different. NIKKEs were considered a premium storage device of sorts with scientific knowledge. How many terabytes of storage do you think Mana can hold? And so many scientists were turned into NIKKEs as well. Man, we're getting a heart attack. That's not the only advantage the NIKKEs have. It's difficult. Do you think they consented to being turned into NIKKEs, these like scientist humans? It's difficult to hide secrets inside a NIKKE's brain. Since humanity moved to the Ark, brain scanning technology has improved by leaps and bounds. Unless extreme measures like neural shielding or black boxing are employed, most NIKKEs are incapable of concealing any information from humans. Incapable. That explains it. That's not the only reason. It's easy to store information in NIKKEs and it's difficult for them to hide anything. That's why the majority of MR researchers are NIKKEs. Of course, not everyone was forced into it. Not everyone was forced into it. Well, that's reassuring. Yeah, you know, not everyone was forced into it. Only some would. Some volunteered to become NIKKEs, hoping to complete their research without being limited by human lifespan. I see. I've gotten sidetracked. To summarize, Missalis doesn't even trust its own researchers. Therefore, curtailing the time period for which I was authorized will be difficult. Got it. Thank you for understanding. We spent too much time talking. It's not prudent to stay here long. Let's look for another lab where we might get a signal. Voices of the Void. Okay, let's move. Wonder if I should just turn into a husbando pooler for Honkai Star Rail. That way I can actually save pools.
I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress.
Because if I remember, it's like think there's like 20 male characters and like 40 female characters in Honkai Star Rail now.
Wait, I'm reloading.
Yeah.
I told you justice would prevail. Don't you worry, I'll squash them all like bugs.
But
Fully active. Raise and rebuild.
But man, Aglaya has me weak though. Yeah, I guess that's right, son. As like morbid as that sounds. Midday and Axa and Phenom, yeah.
I told you justice
All of them are
would
like
prevail.
DPS characters. Maybe not an Axa though. Mon and I begin searching for any type of communication from the deep sector. Matt got on the first 10. Do you want to know who I got on the first 10? No, maybe I shouldn't say it. Is Krybaka here? I can't say it if Krybaka's here. Commander, would you come here? There's an elevator here too? Of course, the deep sector is a vast place. It'll be difficult working with only one operating elevator. I believe there should be an emergency contact device inside this elevator. Mana fiddles with the control panel of the elevator. Nothing. It seems the rumors were unfounded. Let's go somewhere else. We search for another elevator. As we enter the dust-filled room, we see a sacred altar of some kind. What's this? A prayer room? Prayer room? Yes, a space for religious worship. What's a place like this doing here? The organization which preceded MMR has religious ties, so they created this place. It's rarely used now, though. That might explain the dust. BTC? What? Who? What? What'd you call me? Is some sort of Bitcoin? You know, that reminds me. I'm watching Squid Game. I'm like... Okay, I'm gonna get sidetracked. I'll talk about it later. Mana begins to inspect the prayer room. Nothing here either. Let's keep moving. I have 2 more episodes to watch for Squid Game Season 2. And I gotta say, it's good, but I think I like Season 1 more. Rapunzel's group. Oh, VTC. Alright. Alright. I thought you meant like, did I get a character from VTC and my first 10 pull? But no, you're talking about something else. We'll leave the prayer room. Cree? There should be an emergency communication device hidden here somewhere. Just a moment. Mana starts to press on various points of the wall. Nothing. It's either already been discovered or it's more unfounded rumors. Hello, Forest. Yeah, I remember Rapunzel was a Pope candidate. I remember that. We also tried to look for the purported hidden communication device in the corridor. Soon after. ... Not a thing. Nope. Every possible way of contacting the outside is blocked. Seems so. This is the first time I've gotten definitive confirmation of that. Or confirmation of that. Sigh. Feeling slightly dizzy, I lean against the wall. Are you alright, Commander? Come to think of it, you've looked a bit pale for a while now. Is something wrong? I'm just a little tired is all. Don't worry about it. Right now we need to look for a way out. That's true, but should I ask another lab? What is it? There's one place we haven't checked yet. If they haven't removed all the equipment, there might still be a communication device there. Let's go. Follow me. Zing. Come in. Okay. I follow Mana. Inside an empty lab. Throb. A sharp pain shoots through my head. Ugh! The nausea is even more intense than before. While trying to ignore my splitting migraine, I once again look ahead. A small tank stands before us in the otherwise empty lab, as if an experiment had been halted midway. For some reason, I'm getting a sense of deja vu. The tank, filled with a liquid of some kind, seems like it once held something else inside it. Phew! Controlling my breathing, I turn my gaze to the space behind the tank. There's an empty desk. Similar to the tank, it feels like there was once a plethora of materials on it which are now gone. Mana? Yes, what is this place? A lab that's fallen into disuse. Someone I knew used to work here. Knowing her, she may have left behind a communication device to contact the upper level. Yeah? You know her. The two of us lock eyes. Oh? Commander, are you okay? You look worse than before. Are you sure it's just exhaustion? Trying to think. Who? Actually, I don't feel so good. When did it start? Since I entered the deep sector. That was a long time ago. Why didn't you tell me earlier? I'm Stalwee. I was able to manage it for a while, but the headache's gotten unbearable since we got into this room. This particular lab, you mean? Yeah. I'm also getting a feeling of deja vu for some reason. Deja vu? Here? Rob. Honestly, maybe I do, maybe I don't. My head is killing me. I can barely think straight. Rest here for a moment. I'll look for the communication device myself. Uni? Mana's like this lab was used by a former person that she knows. But she said used to work here. How long ago was that though? And she was like, she looks at us and she's like, you know her. But the commander doesn't know that Uni's been turned into a Frankenstein yet, right? At least I'm pretty sure he doesn't. And this takes place like before Rapi turns into Red Hood, right? Because they used the default Rapi model for the old one. All right. Mana quickly runs inside the lab. Sigh. I sit on the edge of a nearby desk in an attempt to mitigate the headache. Blood. Is that a rare Nicole sighting in chat? Well, hello? How are you? I've seen you going ham on the ASMR. Sorry, I'm stretching. Ugh, man. I'm doing fine. I haven't really streamed in a while. I've only streamed like 3 times this month. Or 4 times. Yeah, I haven't really streamed much. I just been busy with like other things. But I think like these once a week streams have been good. Oh yeah, how are you still in EU? That's fine. That's fine. I mean, like, I see you're on the ASMR grind, and like you've been doing it like every single day, and it seems to be going well for you. So like, you know, congratulations on that. Seems like you found like a thing that that you like doing. Okay, after the shout out command, I need to ask you a question.
Payment in head pads? Batata, who do you think I am? Ripney? No, I am Dripney.
Wow, this is old.
I do not accept head pads as payment. What the fuck do you think I am? No. It's cash or cash only? Cash or checks, dude?
Wow, it's old. So I have a question, right? So since you live in EU and I see you streaming at around like 12:01 my time, that means you stream at around midnight, right? Or like 1 a.m. And I have to ask this question. Since you're doing ASMR, have you found yourself falling asleep to your own ASMR as you're doing it? Like, I wonder, does that happen? Oh, now you don't. First you did. Okay. I wonder, do you think you doing ASMR has helped yourself sleep better? Dang. So like you do ASMR streams and after your stream you listen to ASMR to sleep. So you must be sleeping really good then. Oh well. Yeah. Personally, I'm not a fan of ASMR because I feel like it's really like weird. Because like I don't really like when people are just like, "Hey dudes, it's your friend Funky Kong here. I heard you had a bad breakup." I can see how people would like it, but I'm personally not a fan of it. You remember I did ASMR like a while ago when I did a book reading ASMR. I read the Brothers Grimm fairy tale. As I sit down, my fingers brush against the tablet. What's this? Also, voice or sound? Both. ASMR collab. Well, hold on. I'm gonna need to buy that like $15,000 ear microphone first. I guess. Well, does like I don't do this, but would listening to ambient sound count as ASMR? Because I feel like that's different. Like, is rain falling sound ASMR? Because I feel like ASMR is like, it's like words and terms are falling under a like terminology where it's like, oh, it's just ASMR. Oh, this is ASMR. This is ASMR. This is ASMR. Like, things are just being categorized ASMR. Like, would you count this as ASMR? Okay, so this is from 2 weeks ago, but I liked this, like, this song. It's not even a song, but I liked this thing on Spotify. And it's from an album called Soothing FX. Now, does this count as ASMR? It's literally just this sound. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I thought this was part of, like, I think Tolo was playing, you probably don't know who Tolo is, but I was watching Tolo play a Sunday stream, and the background had this sound, I think. And I tried to find it on like Spotify. I tried to find it using like Shazam or whatever. I don't think this is the exact one that I wanted to find. Like, this is ASMR, right? This is just noise. It's just this for like 2 minutes. Also, Can I bring this up? No, I don't think I should. What's this? I pressed the power button. My ASMR would be, I'm encouraging you to pull on your gacha game. I'm encouraging you to pull out your credit card and swipe for your gacha game. The screen actually turns on. Project AD. Just as quickly as it turns on, the screen abruptly turns off. Oh, you did? Nice. What was the last character that you got? Yeah, AD. So we're getting Caveman? Wait, Caveman. Caveman NIKKE. That says quickly. No, it's BC, not AD. Just as quickly as it turns on, the screen abruptly turns off. Project AD? Oh, her name. Her name. What's she look like? Can you describe? Oh, Firefly. Oh, you mean when Firefly first came out? Because that was like, what, a year ago, I think. Yeah, what Science said. Like, when I think of ASMR, I think of people doing like sexual stuff. That's like the first thing I see. So that's like what I kind of relate it to. You can blame Twitch for that. Throb. Ugh. The headache intensifies. Oh god, no, skip that. Tapping and scratching. Ton scratches your back. Scratches your itchy back. Enhancing the human body through technological advancement. Oh, we're getting some insane lore. A new purpose. Haircut ASMR, roleplay. I mean, when I think of roleplay ASMR, it's like goes hand in hand with like sexual, you know? Girlfriend roleplay ASMR. A boyfriend gets hit by a car ASMR. Odd. I'm wearing a horse mask and farting. Exactly. The pain becomes unbearable and everything goes black. Wonder who this person is on the tablet.
Watch over me.
Yeah, exactly, Taki. One or the other. Basically, only those two. Luxury VIP plane. That's pretty funny.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
I guess I just feel uncomfortable when someone's like really up close in my ear and talk like this. Blip blip. Okay, so we're underwater? My body feels like it weighs a ton. Yeah, I saw Rapi's ASMR video. It was pretty nice. I skimmed through it, but it was pretty nice. My arms and legs refuse to move. Well, are you... Okay, so if we go back to Hongai Star Rail, really quick. I almost called you Rapi. Nicole. Well, Ripney, Rapi, I mean, same thing. Are you having trouble, like, clearing anything? I mean, if you're not having trouble clearing the game, then you can just pull wherever you want. I mean, you have 200. That's pretty insane. I mean, I don't know how far you've played. Have you started the new update with Amphorius, the new planet? Mic kisses. Yeah, I feel stifled. I attempt to move the tip of my fingers. Oh, you're casual. You haven't been playing at all. You lied to me. How could you? That subject is moving. Familiar voice. I can hear a familiar voice. Damn, look at this person. Like Mr. Pokey. Nicole has her own personal account manager. Wow. I can hear a familiar voice. Another familiar voice can be heard. Is he one of the subjects for the project? Is this a flashback, or is he? Is this like a? Is this a flashback where the MC's like spiritually projecting himself into like a past person, or is this like actually happening? Yes. Over my eyelid with a crack. Ether. Will you have the results for the subject soon? Most likely. Since you moved your PC than crashing. Oh snap. Do you have like a loose cable, like a loose component that like something like jiggle out of place while you were moving it? Maybe you just gotta open it up and like firmly push down on some parts and hear like a click. The deadline is approaching. What the heck? What the heck's happening? We're turning into Frankenstein. You cannot open it. It won't explode when you open it. I mean, I still worry about opening up my own PC. But like... So I just don't do it. Mana looks in my direction. Do you think it will succeed this time? Ethan then glances towards me. Not sure. Oh yeah, I would imagine the EU is probably expensive. Actually happening. Wait, wait. So we're in. Are we still in the deep sector? Are we still in the deep? Okay, so I'm gonna assume. Let's see. Mana found the communication device and got Aether to come down here somehow, even though Aether had to have authorization granted. And they put us into a test tube. And they're experimenting on it. Okay, well, blub, blub, blub. Did it tell you? I think you mean, did you tell me a sad story? No, I don't think you did. Got your wallet stolen. I think I saw you write a tweet about that, right? Oof. Dude, that sucks. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That is awful. I hope your situation has gotten better, which I'm assuming it has. And let's hope that person loses all of their 50-50 in their gacha games. If this one fails too, this project might be terminated, wouldn't it? Vapusi and Anderson cloning. Well, I guess we'll see. For someone who isn't part of the project, you remember an awful lot. Thanks to this new and improved body, I remember everything. Haha, fair point. Since becoming NIKKEs, neither of us has forgotten anything important. Yeah, I mean, this has to be a flashback. I'm assuming, yeah. Because we're probably doing like an out-of-body spiritual projection. Wait. Are we inside a female's body? And if we look down, do we say booba? No, we're in the commander, right? Because they're talking about commander. No, we're pretty, no. I have not played Infinity NIKKE, no, have you? Don't look so grim. This is just a hunch, but I feel like this attempt will be a success. A hunch? That's rather unscientific of you to say. Achieving success in your research doesn't always depend on science alone. It's just hope on my end. I've grown far more invested in this than I thought I would. Also, yeah, to really quick, we go back to like the model, right? Yeah, I obviously I changed the model again. I always say this, but I think this is by far the best looking that Anna has been. Have I realized my vision though of what she should look like? I'm not sure. Probably not. I don't think I ever will. But this is basically like a complete like restart from the beginning. Like I created a brand new like Unity file for this, and I like went into the marketplace to buy stuff, and I also went ahead and switched the shaders and stuff. My only hope is Mana reaches her hand out towards me, that we don't have to terminate. Commander? Okay, so this is obviously talking about the test, the test tube thingy that we saw when we walked in here. Yeah, my body feels like it weighs a ton, so we're that NIKKE. Because obviously NIKKEs weigh a ton. But no, it says, is he one of the subjects? So maybe you're right, Doug. Maybe they're trying. Is this like Metal Gear Solid? Is this turning into like L'Enfant Terrible? Are they trying to like are they either trying to clone or reproduce the first commander from the Goddess Squad, or like they're trying to like reproduce Johan or something? Commander? Or maybe Anderson was born from a test tube baby. I'm not sure, Sign. I actually know. There's a lot of things I need to change, but I just don't know. That's the thing. You see, we're doing the Metal Gear Solid exclamation mark things a lot. So this is basically Metal Gear Solid, the plot line. What? What is this place?
I want this to be over quickly so I can go play with Mihara.
Reload.
Excuse me. Reloaded.
Especially black hair?
It would have been nice to
I
play
think-
around with them for a bit longer.
I think. I mean, I've experimented with like red hair and like brown hair and like blonde hair. But I think overall people prefer black hair. I even tried like black with like maybe a different color like strand, like a single strand. Literally just the Metal Gear Solid plotline. Anderson's gonna die from Fox die. Commander. Ugh. Oh, hello, Mana. You feeling okay? Of course I'm, but the moment I try to sit up. Ugh. Do I have a favorite? I don't know. I just don't know. A searing migraine begins to set in. Are you okay, Commander? My head. Take a deep breath. I follow Mana's advice. Now slowly exhale. I exhale slowly. After repeating this several times, my head feels slightly less painful. Are you feeling better now? Yeah, thanks. After coming more or less to my senses, I look around. Where am I? The MMR research lab. Don't you remember? What am I doing here? I can't remember a thing. Perhaps my headache had something to do with it. I close my eyes and sift through my thoughts. Are you feeling calmer now? As I listen to Mana's voice, I recall everything that happened so far. I had some sort of dream. Sorry? There are bubbles. You and Ether were in it. Me and Ether? Maybe you dreamt that because you want to leave this place. You two were staring at me, talking about how you hoped I'll be a success. Sorry? You also mentioned some kind of project. Ugh. The headache is debilitating. Commander, I think it'll be good for you to stop thinking so much, get some rest, and try and move around. Are we a test tube baby? Maybe that's why we're like the perfect thing. Maybe we're like a clone of like the first commander or something. You're sweating like crazy. Phew. Why don't you try getting up first? The floor is too cold. It'll be best to move somewhere warmer. Let me help you. Clench. I grab a hold of Mana's arm. I have something to ask. Yes? Have we met before? Oh my god. Whoa.
Engaging with enemy. Commander, stay behind me.
Let's finish this quickly. Be back in a second.
The NIKKE story situation is crazy. No, I don't really look at leaks. It's funny that I look at leaks for like everything. No, I don't actually look at leaks for this game. Unless you count like leaks being on like the NIKKE Outpost or NIKKE Mobile. Oh, I thought you meant like leaks as in pertaining to this thing. Like, you didn't see leaks of like the commander being a clone or something? But no, you're talking about an entirely separate thing. What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't think I was dreaming. That can't be. How can a dream be real? The things I heard, they were too vivid. Probably feel that way since you're unwell. Mana appears overly eager to wrap up the conversation. She seems to be hiding something. But what could it be? First off, let's get out of here. The headache and dizziness I experienced immediately after arriving in the deep sector. The strange familiarity of these surroundings. The dream of mana and ether. The feeling of being underwater, unable to move. The project they mentioned. That will be terminated if I fail. We best head outside before trying to process all this. Okay. Did I stand up to follow mana? Clatter. My fingertip bumped into a tablet. I saw something on this tablet before I collapsed. What was it? Why don't you rest in the prayer room? I'll search my own room. I'll search on my own for some way to reach the outside. Look around again. For me, it's a tank filled with liquid, big enough to fit a person. The familiarity of the lab. The dream of being submerged in the tank. The words written on the tablet. Project AD? Anderson? Project Anderson? Project... No Johan, no legendary commander. Project... Don't you ever feel... Oh, Neon. Don't you ever feel that there are times when Master doesn't feel human? I wish I could say otherwise, but... There have been times when I thought the commander recovered unusually fast from injuries. You're right, but surely it's better than taking ages to recover from injuries? Okay, so this has to be in the present then. Maybe Rapi just decided to not... I'm guessing... Yeah, okay, so Rapi can... I'm guessing Rapi can turn into Red Hood, like, and then back into normal now, right? Yeah, I think she can. Why is the game look blurry? It's because it's the flashback. And then you have a niece. Of Neon's a spot for Mana Ether. Like maybe. Neon, there's obviously more to Neon than meets the eye, right? Because she keeps on going on about how she's a spy and we just brush it off. It's like, oh, you're silly. Commander, is something wrong? There's a project conducted in this lab, wasn't there? There was. But why did the project succeed? Sorry? What's the name of the project? Was it Project AD? How do you know that name? Was it project to enhance the human body, right? Yeah, I hope in the future Neon like freaking rips her shirt off and she becomes like Senator Armstrong. If that's the case, then there are some things that come to mind. When I think about it, there are many things about me that seem odd. I've carried a fully armed NIKKE on my own before. I carried a fully armed NIKKE on my own. I'm trying to remember, when did that happen? Was it? Oh, I mean, it probably happened a lot in the latest story campaign, right? Yeah. And fired anti-ship rifles meant for NIKKE despite having injured leg. Oh, yeah, I remember that. No ordinary human could lift that much weight. Oh, yeah, that was like super early on with Chatterbox, right? With Snow White's weapon, I think. Well, you might simply be built different. that's what she literally said. You might be built different. He's just built differently. Also, Shifty is a human, right? Not a NIKKE. There's more to it than that. Whenever I'm injured, I heal abnormally fast. Maybe you just have a faster recovery rate than normal. No, it's nearly superhuman. What about the Vapusi? During operations, I've sustained all manner of injuries, from minor scuffs to being impaled through his stomach. Despite sustaining what should be fatal injuries, I've always survived. In fact, the amount of time I required to heal has steadily decreased over time. Ah, riding plot armor. I see. No one with any sense could call that normal. You're right, it's certainly unusual. But it's not out of the realm of possibility for there to be someone in this world naturally born with exceptional strength or healing abilities. We just gave her the ... dots. Things are only strange if you think they are. If you view things as normal, then they're not so strange anymore. So don't think of it as anything unusual. I recognize this place. Sorry? Don't you find that odd? That I'm somehow familiar with the inner recesses of MMR despite purportedly having never been here. It's not my wallet. Or am I just overthinking that as well? I'm sorry. You can ask me all the questions you want, but I can't answer any of them. Not even one? No. I can't tell you anything. So, please stop. I mean, by her not saying no and being silent, that just means we're correct. Then answer me just this one thing and I'll stop. Yes? Am I human? The first male NIKKE? That. And we're gonna get like a blue ball. Thump. A hand shoots out from behind Mana and covers her mouth. Shh. That's a yes, that's a no then. What? Who's this Fire Emblem looking person? That's enough. Wait, is this Suyan's sister? Wait, I think this could be Suyan's sister actually. Why is she taller and why does she have massive knockers? That's enough question. Oh snap. Oh snap. Why are they putting this behind an event story? They keep putting these like really important like lore bits behind events, right? Like sure you can replay events, but I feel like a lot of new players won't even know that. It's okay. She's older looking and she's got big boobs and she's hotter, so it'll be fine, Flower, alright? There are already people freaking over Suyan. So that was too close for comfort, Mana. Nearly let the cat out of the bag. So by doing that, they basically answered the question, am I human? No, we're not human. You should know better than that. Where did she even come from? You know as well as I do that there are dark forces deep in the Ark. They're watching us always and everywhere. If you catch their attention, you're in for a world of hurt. That's why I say everyone in the Ark should just vaporize the Ark. Who cares about the Rapture Core powering it? Just blow it up, start again. If they blow it up and start again, I mean, they can have all the time in the world, right? Because there's no pressure of raptures like killing them. There's no like threat. So they can take all the time in the world they want. Those of us residing in the Abyss should be especially careful, isn't that right? Yes, I know that. Dark forces, isn't that Star Wars? Thank you for stopping me. Nearly thank me. If you want to repay me, you can help me the next time I do something good. Got it. Let's go, lesbians! Yes. Such a sweet girl. Now then, I presume this young man is the celebrated number 7 I've heard so much about. Yeah, somehow that makes her, like, makes her design better. Who would have known? Fully clothed actually makes a character look better rather than like progressively ripping their clothes off and having them less clothed. My goodness, he looks even more handsome in person. You've grown up splendidly. Who are you? Me? Goodness gracious, would you look at me? I didn't even introduce myself yet. The perils of old age. Lamau old. I'm GN? PN? Wait, did they mention Suyeon's sister in, sister's name? In thingy? They did. Oh, was it GN? PN? Yeah, uni, right. Yeah, I forgot they did. I'm GN, the pleasure's all mine. Or Jian? Jian, like Chinese? Probably pronounced in a Chinese way. I believe this is our first time meeting, yes? I think so. I've heard you've been helping my sister out quite a lot. That must have been tough for you. Remember, sure, she's hot, but she made Uni into a freak. Like, unreasonably into a freak. Sister? Are you related to Suyeon? Half-sister would be more correct. What am I saying? We're working here. As such, I should instead say that I'm an employee working under the esteemed president of MISSABLE. I'll make it simple for you. Just think of me as one of the researchers at MMR. Half-sister, you say? Oh, it seems you're partial to that appellation? I suppose it makes sense. After all, many of the most riveting stories concern themselves with love triangles. Oh? Incorporating MISSABLE into a tale of romantic entanglements, surely the most entertaining option, no? What? So if someone's a half-sister or half-brother, that implies that your mom or dad remarried and had the sexo. Right? Yeah. So then you call that person the half-brother. Okay. Who is mother? Who is father? Oh, it doesn't even, just as long as they like had offspring. So Suyeon's a human. That means this lady is a human as well. But she says she's a grandma. Well, maybe she's like 20 or 30 and she says she's a grandma. What are these dark forces in the York that you keep mentioning? Do it, do it, do it. Wow, cutting straight to the chase. I see you're not one for formalities. Are you talking about Enoch? So harsh. How could I ever is this an actual word or is it like a long word that's not being spelled out for some reason? How could I ever impugn? Wait, that's an actual word. That's an actual word.
Impugn.
Oh, I did say it right, impugn. Despite dispute the truth, validity, or honesty of a statement or motive, call into question. So challenge, question, dispute, query, take issues with. Okay. That's the thing as well with this game. They randomly throw out like fancy words. I mean, Enoch openly worked the chatterbox, right? When she works tirelessly on humanity's behalf, the dark forces I speak of is the Ark itself. You see, the very thing that feeds, shelters, and protects us. What? I mean, oh yeah, we don't know that the Ark is being powered by the Rapture Core. So maybe she's like hinting towards that or something. And that's all you need to know for now. It would be dangerous for you to know any more than that. I think she is talking about the Rapture Core powering the Ark. You hardly want to spend your existence trapped on the ground, do you? You're still young and you must have a lot you still want to do. You should be running freely above ground. PN, was it? Someone photoshopped PN's face on her. Yeah, a lot of these like new fancy words, or these fancy words that they say, I've never heard of. My vocabulary, and they say video games are bad for you. I'm learning new words every day. Why are you calling me number 7? That's because you are. So it wasn't Ether just calling us a fancy nickname. Oh boy, I nearly spilled the beans. Why'd you spill your beans, Winslow? So we're number 7. That implies that there's been like 6 previous ones failed. Probably. You're quite mesmerizing, you know? The more we talk, the more I want to tell you everything. Is this why all the NIKKEs are so obsessed with you? Perhaps it's because you're so handsome. Or perhaps it's because you're number 7. Wait, so you're saying we have a strong aura. That's why all the NIKKEs love us. Because, like, we emit a strong aura. Like, when they made us, they made sure we had an aura. Not a weak aura. God. Am I fitting in with the cool kids? We're stinky. Also, black box. Does the black box work like near? What are you talking about? Jian, that's enough. Alright, I'll stop teasing him. Anyway, I simply stopped by to give a short introduction. Here you are. Oh, here you are. Jian X hands over an access card. Is that? That's right, it's an access card. Since you're finished with your business here, it's time for you to leave. Why do you have this? I'm not entirely bereft of a conscience, you know. Since I'm the one who brought you here, I should be the one to get you out. She's the one that wrote the emoji. You mean you? Yes, I'm the one who made that oh so handsome number 7 come here. Oh, come here? What? So was you? Why? I wanted to see you. I have a lot of interest in you for many reasons. Suyin and all the other NIKKEs have gone to see you, and I was upset that I hadn't had the privilege of seeing you in person. Touch tips. Kampai. Yeah, like, didn't she say that around the April Fool's thing, Doc? So, like, we thought it was like, oh, it was a funny April Fool's joke. Chatterbox Nihilister. We emit gas or sweat. Haven't there been cases of like NIKKEs saying how like commander smells nice or something, or they smell something? Oh yeah, it was when Biscuit. I think Biscuit during what was that flower girl called? I forgot. I think during that she like almost smelled like commander's crotch. And he was like, wait, not down there. This. And I was upset that I hadn't had the privilege of seeing you in person. Yeah, you don't know that because I did that event off stream. There was a pretty flower girl. I forgot her name. With my current situation, I'm in no position to be going outside and attracting unwanted attention. So I thought it would be good if you came to me instead. Why didn't you speak to me plainly and invite me? Oh. Here. Oh, come now. You could have never come here alone. You would have arrived surrounded by your precious NIKKEs, with weapons in hand. It would have been liable to cause a scene, and I certainly don't want that. Don't be upset. That access card won't show you leave this place unharmed. And besides, even though you felt a little dizzy and had a nasty headache, it's not like you're leaving empty-handed. Jian leans in close and whispers to me. Oh gosh, she's doing ASMR. We learned a few more things about the art and yourself. Jian steps back. Now then, Mana. Jian hands over another access card to Mana. Could you please use this card to escort the ever so dashing number 7 out safely? Seems rather shaken up at today's event, so be sure to calm him down before he leaves. Yes, understood. I had fun today, number 7. See you around. Jin walks off. Let's get out of here, Commander. Okay. She is smug. Yeah. Well, at least she's not like Suyin, like annoying and, you know. But she does seem deeply perturbed and disturbed. Wow. Not even 1 second.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Ah, so the commander jorks off. When the commander jorks off, the fluids are vapusi. Okay, I see. The sound of typing can be heard. Tap, 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 tap. And the bitter aroma of coffee lingers in the air. I can detect the pattering of water droplets as well. Hold on. What is this? I look around to see a neatly organized lab and an IV drip connected to one of my arms. Oh, do we black out? IV drip? Hey, you're finally awake. How are you feeling? Why am I... Surely after taking the elevator up to level D, you collapsed. A quick examination was conducted. The results showed excessive stress and fatigue leading to severe exhaustion. In short, you were tired. I see. Thank you. For what? For bringing me here and treating me. I gently lift up my arm with an IV needle. You collapsed right in front of me. It's only natural that I tend to you. Besides, I'm a big part of why you're in this state. I'm sorry? Pardon? I kept pressing you with questions that you couldn't answer and put you in a difficult spot. And for that, I'm sorry. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Your questions were entirely reasonable. Anyone would react that way when doubt is being cast on their very identity. Thanks for understanding. The Drugas. Commander, I can't answer any of the questions you asked. MMR is a fountain of knowledge, yet it holds many secrets. One of the cardinal rules is to never share those secrets. I understand. But what I can say is this. Regardless of your identity or what secrets you carry, the reason you have earned the trust and love of so many Nikkes, including me, has nothing to do with how you were created. Instead, it has everything to do with how you live. Mana ... That above all is your true identity, Commander. So don't fret anymore and rest up. In the meantime, I'll protect you. Not as a researcher with any ulterior motives, but simply as a Nikke. Thanks. I'm trying to get some sleep in. Good night, Commander. I close my eyes. Everything is still enshrouded with questions. But at least for now, in this moment, I feel like I can sleep peacefully. Is that the end? Whoa, that's the end. Wow, it didn't even feel like the end. We're gonna have to wait 1 whole week before we find out what happens in hard mode. Actually, no, we have to wait like a week and then go through 11 stages again. And then we get like 1 cutscene, I think. Unless they add new things, cause it kind of stopped at a abrupt thing. Wait, who is this? So what? This is my live reaction to what we just saw. Who's this? He can move though. Dang.
When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of a world. But you have with one girl, and she's the reason it happened.
I don't think I've seen this dance. No. How old is this?
And it's all because she don't want things to change. So cry if you need to, but I...
Cinema. Absolute Cinema. I don't know who that is, but sure. Anyway, wow, what a lore dump event, man, especially near the end. Okay, so I mean, without a doubt, it's practically confirmed that the commander is some sort of test tube subject called number 7, which implies that there have been like 6 males before him potentially that have failed, and it appears that they're trying to create the ultimate commander. I'm sure we've seen this trope a million times before, but I guess it's nice that they kind of explained plot armor, right? In a reasonable way. Yeah, test tube baby, born in a lab. That's pretty great.
It would have been nice to play around with them for a bit longer.
Man, it's crazy. Like, they keep putting out bangers after bangers, man, for these event stories. Some event stories are pretty, like, you know, meh, whatever. But, like, that's pretty great. Did I replace... Okay, I'll replace Exia's one with this Sexo one. IYKYK. Yo, should I use the 10 pull here to pull on another mana? Surely we get mana, right? Surely. Oh, man. Oh, co-op is open. Oh, God. God, this pose. This frame right here. Wait, side story unlocked. Wait, what's this? Wait, what? Are there more side stories? No, these are just songs. Dumps on the leak stuff. Okay, please no band shift up. Oh, snap. Shiver me timbers. We got a lot of leaks. Okay, so first off, we have... Okay, can you zoom in on Discord? You can't. We have a maid Trony. Maid event makes sense. We have... Dang, that's a pretty nice skin for Sign or Sin. Hey, she's not wearing her like face modulator thing. Oh wait, this is a maid outfit because of the thing. I just see this cat ears. Okay. Is this Anchor? She looks way better like this. And then we got Mast. Yeah. Full mast. Full mast. This is the, I guess this is the animation for her skin. Yeah. Well, at least Sin. At least they didn't forget about her. So this is what, the next event after this one? So, we're going back to... We just had a really... Wait, the alt unit. Wait, they're not skins? Some of these are not skins, some of these are straight up new units. Huh. Oh yeah, I mean it makes sense because if it's another. Oh right, because Valentine's, right? Yeah, Valentine's Day. Romance drink. If you told me that this was from a not safe for work game on Steam, I would trust you. Ass. Alright, cool. So that means I should probably save all of my, like, pools, right? I should skip banner. Because these characters... Wait, these characters are not limited. Yeah, they're not limited, right? No, they're not limited. No. Okay, so thoughts? Final thoughts? That was a really great side story or event story. I wish these event stories were voice acted, man. That would help a lot.
How do I look? Sexy,
And just like
perhaps?
making it way better. But huge lore dump, and then the next one's probably the maid one, which lines up with Valentine's Day. That was crazy. All right, YouTube. That'll be it for this part of NIKKE. Not a lot of stalling compared to Honkai Star Rail, but I did get sidetracked a bit with talking to chat and stuff. But in the end, we kind of focused and got our attention back, and we finished it in a reasonable, timely manner. With that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. And I guess the next NIKKE stream will be like whenever that maid event is, or hard mode. One of hard mode will have a
How do I
new
look?
story of
Sexy,
cutscene.
perhaps?
Probably not, but you don't know.